free, let me fly, let me find new kinds of highs. We're just wasting here, waiting for another year. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go. It's a new adventure, a new adventure. I will surrender, let me go on the new adventure.
After the chaos of our 12-hour travel day yesterday, a quiet, lovely breakfast at the Hotel Schenker was exactly what we needed. We grabbed a cab and headed across the Bagmati River to Patan, officially called Lilliput, which translates literally to the City of Fine Arts. Our driver dropped us right at the Patan Doka, the historic main entrance to the ancient city. Historically, Patan was walled with several entrance points, and this gate has been refurbished across centuries, serving as a symbolic gateway for the Newari people. The morning was dreary, but we weren't letting the drizzle stop us. We sought shelter, donned our trusty Animal Kingdom ponchos, and watched the life of Patan flow around us before buying our tickets. Well, this is our last full day in Nepal, and we have decided to come to Patan, which is a kind of a suburb of Kathmandu. It's got some really cool architecture and wood carvings. It's kind of exciting. We established a slow, deliberate pace. I love traveling in the off-season. It means fewer crowds, and honestly, I find rain so beautiful. It truly washes all the dust away. I've been working on my photographing rain skills for this trip, and while the Poon Hill trek was surprisingly dry, this was my chance. As we passed the Pimbahol Pahari, a man-made pond, the evidence of the 2015 earthquake was immediately visible in the area's reconstruction. We are here in 2016, less than a year after the devastating April earthquake. Patan was hit hard, particularly the historic center of Durbar Square. Many temples and houses were severely damaged or destroyed. But Patan has become an inspiring example of local-led recovery. The local Newari community, renowned for their artistry, quickly mobilized to rescue and safeguard priceless elements, the statues, the carved wood, the pinnacles, to prepare for the long, painstaking rebuild. We haven't even reached Durbar Square yet, but we were already mesmerized. Every corner of the labyrinth streets is a masterpiece. We were immediately drawn to the details, the intricate wood carving, the painted deities, the butter lamps burning in small shrines. All of it reminded us so much of work. At Disney's Animal Kingdom, we were tasked with preserving the magic. When the park was built, much of the authentic theming was imported from Asia, but the weather and insects of Florida quickly took their toll. It was our job to preserve that magic by taking molds of woodwork just like this and then recasting them in more durable materials like fiberglass. But it's an entirely different experience being here, in the real location, seeing these ancient temples and stupas, knowing these carvings hold centuries of devotion. To fully appreciate this city, you have to understand the symbolism. The prayer flags aren't prayers to the gods. They spread goodwill, compassion, and the printed mantras on the wind to bless all beings. The prayer wheels are spun clockwise, which is considered the equivalent to reciting the prayers inscribed inside. Butter lamps are lit as an offering of light and wisdom, often symbolizing the burning away of ignorance. And figures like Shiva, the destroyer and transformer, represent the cyclical nature of the universe and the power of transformation, which resonates so deeply with our philosophy of seeking growth through change. The streets here are a labyrinth, and we didn't care if we got lost. No GPS, no cell service, just a few downloaded maps and the thrilling feeling of truly being out of our comfort zone, not knowing what we would encounter next, and even after encountering something, not fully understanding its history, is part of the thrill of true adventure. We turned a corner and spotted a sign for the Golden Temple, or Kwa Bahal. We strolled right in, admiring the unique, shimmering facade, and that's when a local approached us for a ticket. We realized we had accidentally entered through a back door and circumvented the ticket counter. We rushed to the front immediately. It is paramount to us that our dollars go directly to the Nepalese people to help them recover from the earthquake. Its centuries of artistry survived the 2015 quake intact, a beacon of spiritual resilience. We were struck by how instantly serene and quiet the atmosphere was, in contrast to the bustling streets outside. The Golden Temple, formerly known as the Harana Varna Mahavara, gets its name from its dazzling gilded metal plates that cover the entire facade. We spent a lot of time just soaking it all in. This is not just a building, it's a living monastery, one of the most important in Patan. We were captivated by the details, the small butter lamps flickering, the central shrine, and especially the 4 monkey statues in the corners, each holding out a jackfruit as an offering. What sets the Golden Temple apart is the unique, unbroken tradition of Newari Buddhism practiced here. It is an active vihara that blends Mahayana and Tantric traditions. But the most unique religious custom here is that the chief priest is always a young boy under the age of 12. He serves the deity for 30 days before passing the role to another child. This tradition symbolizes purity and the continuous renewal of spiritual energy in the community. The sheer density of artistry, from the gilt copper to the prayer wheels and bells, shows just how much devotion has been poured into this place over the centuries. It made our earlier discussions about the symbolism of the bells and the butter lamps feel so much more real and immediate. And then the culmination of Patan's artistry, Durbar Square. This was the royal palace complex of the former Malla kings. It's a jaw-dropping marvel of Newari architecture, showcasing the blending of Hinduism and Buddhism that is unique to the Kathmandu Valley. While many temples were destroyed in 2015, the restoration work underway here is a powerful example of the community's deep cultural pride and commitment to rebirth. We found a great restaurant that overlooked the square, giving us one last amazing viewpoint to appreciate the majesty and resilience of this city while we had lunch. And just like that, our incredible journey through Nepal is complete. Our trip was a geographic and personal transformation, moving from the historical chaos of Kathmandu to the silent, soaring majesty of the Himalayas, where we completed our 53-mile hike on the Poon Hill Trek. We then headed down to the tropical lowlands of Sahara, walking amongst the rhinos in Chitwan National Park, before ending our journey here in the ancient artistic heart of Patan. No matter where we went, whether high in the mountains or here in the valley, the people were universally welcoming. It struck us how incredibly resilient and hardworking they were, especially so soon after the devastation of the earthquakes. We came here seeking adventure and discovery, but we left with a profound lesson in humanity, learning firsthand about their vibrant culture and the amazing, enduring history of Nepal. Now it's time to head home. We'll get a good night's sleep, enjoy the pool at the Hotel Shankar before heading to the airport for our evening flight. With the Nepal editing now finished, we're ready for our next big endeavors. Join us next as we start the massive planning for our trip to Bhutan with uniquetreks.com and get back to work on the renovation of our camper, Lake Alameda. This ends our incredible journey through Nepal. Thank you for traveling with us. Hit the subscribe button to follow us into Bhutan and the Lake Alameda camper renovation. Always an adventure.
Always.
That's it for this deep dive into our past adventures. We are so glad you hung out with us. If you enjoy videos like this, you need to explore the rest of our channel. We're all about adventure, creativity, incredible food, and turning trash to treasure. We've got videos on our travels all over the world, our deep love for animal conservation, and fun DIY projects that cover everything from house flipping, RV renovation, to furniture flipping. We even have a bunch of videos showcasing our personal artwork. And for those who love a good theme, you'll find our passion for cooking, party planning, and theming in videos of themed dinners and cake decorating. I even FaceTime cook with my 88-year-old dad once a month. If you've got a curious brain, our channel is definitely the place for you. Hit the subscribe button, explore our travel and renovation playlist, and we'll catch you on our next adventure.